Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh offers incense to hung kings.
EU summit focused on the Middle East and support for Ukraine.
Cua Lo town prepares for the 2024 tourist season.
You're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Ha Zhang, your host. On the morning of April the 18th, the 10th day of the third month in the lunar calendar at the special National Historical Relic Site of Hung King's Temple, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh and party and state leaders offer incense on the Hung King's death anniversary. In a solemn atmosphere with majestic music, at the King Tien Place on Nghệ An Mountain, with a sincere heart of gratitude for the merits of the ancestor, embodying the principle of drink water, remember the source of Vietnamese people, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh, other party and state leaders, and local officials went to Upper Place to offer incense and flowers, expressing deep gratitude to the ancestors who founded the nation, paving the way for the constructions and development of a beautiful, prosperous, and civilized Vietnam nowadays. After offering incense to Hung Kings, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh offered flowers at a relief depicting alcohol, talking with soldiers of the 308th Divisions at the Hung King Temples in 1954. The incense offering rite was the most important in a series of events within the Hung King's Temple Festival and the Phu Thok Culture and Tourism Week 2024, which is taking place from April the 9th to the 18th. The two-day EU summit took place in Brussels with discussions on foreign affairs, including the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, tensions between Israel and Iran, and the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza.
In the first day of the summit, EU leaders vowed to ramp up sanctions against Iran as concern grows that Tehran's unprecedented attack on Israel could fuel a wider war in the Middle East. Regarding the Russia-Ukraine conflict, at the summit, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky urged EU leaders to provide his country with more air defense systems. The EU's 27 leaders face mounting pressure to step up efforts to protect Ukraine's skies from Russian airstrikes, after President Zelensky criticized about Western allies flagging political will. In addition, EU leaders also discussed the necessary steps to compete effectively with the US, China and other rivals.
Iran's President Ebrahim Raisi has issued a strong warning to Israel, vowing a massive and harsh response to events the Israel-Chinese attack.
President Ebrahim Raisi made the above statement during a speech at his country's annual army parade. The warning comes in the aftermath of Iran's recent attack on Israel, which has prompted fears of a full-scale war in the region. In its first-ever direct attack on Israel, Iran fired more than 300 drones and missiles, most of which were intercepted by Israel and its allies. Iran's attack came in retaliation for the bombing at Iran's consulate in Damascus, Syria on April 1st. Israel is widely believed to have been behind the attack, which killed 7 of Iran's senior commanders and military personnel. Despite calls for restraint from various world powers, including the United States and the EU, Israel has pledged to respond to Iran's attack.
Coming up next are some updated news.
In London, representative of the Immigration Department, Ministry of Public Security of Vietnam and UK's Minister for Countering Illegal Migration signed a joint statement of cooperation to reaffirm the two countries' strong partnership. Under the new agreement, two sides will strengthen cooperation on deterrence communication campaigns to stop dangerous journeys in small boats. Two sides will also increase intelligence sharing to tackle visa abuse and continue to facilitate the process for the return of those with no right to remain in the UK. The agreement also includes cooperation between the two countries to promote legal migration routes to the UK.
Attracting investment capital is the socio-economic highlight of Nghệ An province in the first quarter. The province's investment attraction reached nearly 15,000 billion Vietnamese dongs. According to data from the Nghệ An Statistics Office, in the first quarter 2024, Nghệ An granted 18 new investment projects with a total registered capital of more than 12.200 billion Vietnamese dongs. The total newly granted and adjusted capital is more than 2.300 billion Vietnamese dongs. This year, Nghệ An aims to continue to be in the top 10 localities attracting the most FDI in the country. Previously, in 2023, for the first time, province recorded total foreign direct investment capital exceeding the $1.6 billion United States dollars mark and ranked 8th among the localities attracting the most foreign investment capital in the country.
To prepare for the 2024 Cua Lo tourist season, in recent days, local authorities, businesses, and people in the town have carefully prepared infrastructure and services to welcome travelers.
The 2024 Cua Lo Tourism Festival has just taken place at Vinh Square. In particular, the ceremony is associated with the event of receiving the National Intangible Cultural Heritage for Yen Luong Temple Festival. Cua Lo currently has nearly 300 hotels and motels with the ability to welcome and serve more than 30,000 staying guests per day and night. Entering the tourist season, tourism businesses have upgraded infrastructure and service quality. On the occasion of the opening of Cua Lo Tourism, our hotel rooms were filled with tourists. The number of visitors increased dramatically over the last year. This year, Cua Lo's restaurant system has been renovated and modernized. Restaurant owners also strive to increase quality food sources, staff and price listings so customers can feel secure in using the service.
We have fully prepared fresh food items. The restaurant has also prepared human resources from the kitchen to the waiters and housekeepers.
Cua Lo enters the 2024 tourism year with a new look after its traffic and tourism infrastructure has been upgraded. Cua Lo Tourism Festival is one of the highlight events to open the vibrant tourism season of the year. Cua Lo's careful and thoughtful preparation will be an important basis to contribute to promoting the local tourism industry, creating a breakthrough motivation for Cua Lo to exceed its target of welcoming 4.15 million tourists in 2024.
It's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.